Evening. Shout out to Bromans. Shout out to Giselle. You're just in time. I'll give you that. So yeah, I seem to remember it was all popping off and I had a million avenues open to investigate. I'm gonna check Nancy's checklist, obviously, to remind me what things there actually are. I've done the piano bit. I haven't spent any of the intervening week reminding myself any tunes on the piano, so get it out of the way now. Disappointment, deal with it. Where the gems go, okay, because I have got them all now. Oh, getting those words to do the last thing. Find out. Do I just chat to people about that? What does that mean? Spyglass lamp. Because I reckon I put those things in the right place, and then I will need to do that 4-digit code, and that would give me what I hope is the last pipe puzzle to get everything running through to that. So what else we got hanging around? Anything else?
Finish that.
Nice. Have done the crypt. So yeah, I had to do the brass rubbings to get that done. Fair enough. Oh, that's still open, isn't it?
Can't check that off yet.
I wonder if that one's going to turn out to be optional, because I think these sometimes do have optional bits, don't they? I'm trying to remember if that ever applies to the checklist or if it's all Easter egg territory. Oh! I've collected all the items, haven't I?
Check.
Yeah, boy. Done that.
I'm done with that. Can't check that off yet.
Oh, right, that's the same as what the 4 words are worth. So yeah, I could go down to the end card and position that stuff. I'm going to see if the big page of notes... Oh, is the big page of notes something I don't have? Do I have to go and find where I left that? Oh, here we go. So we've done that. Kind of done that. Done the dolls in order. So the 4 words translated into numbers and used in combination. Okay, so it's got the whole rub off and how to get the words. But it doesn't specify here how to translate them into numbers. Oh, wait, did that checklist give me the... Oh, here we go. Has she written anything out? Oh! I did wonder about the sampler, but they're all 2-digit numbers, but no. Okay, cool. Thanks, Junior Detective Nancy Kelp. So Wisdom, Charity, Purity, and Eternity, I guess, are on that sampler. I'll write down those words in order so that when I find the sampler I can note those numbers in order. What have we got? Wisdom. I can't really think what icons they would have. Like, for Wisdom, a picture of a brain. Eternity. Infinity symbol. I don't remember seeing that. And even that's pushing it for eternity, isn't it? And yeah, can anyone remember the gemstone ordering? Because I think I did get this last week. Oh, there's a whole book about gemstones and shit, isn't there? Was there something so that tells me which gemstone is which, like turns the colour into a name. Did I pick up something that told me what named gemstones go in which place? It's not in this big bit, is it? Is the gemstone stuff not here at all? When it comes to places, so Charming Home is one place in my heart. So that's like the old engineer, isn't it? We did get that. I can't remember where that turned into useful information about. Oh, here we go. Right, quote from the engineer. Perfect. Okay, so we've got that shit. So I guess we go and remember which direction the sampler is in, and try and. Oh, this is the nothing carriage, isn't it? So it ain't going to be here. So yeah, then let's go to the sampler. which is in what's her name's carriage. Which, oh no, it is this one. I was right next to it. I'm sad of this. Right. So we're looking for wisdom, charity, purity, and eternity, and I feel like they all have to be the single-digit numbers. I guess maybe that dove for purity. Feel like that's not a great link though. Oh, owl, nice for wisdom, I presume. Thank you, I like that. So it's the problem with eternity as the sand timer is that it's a 2-digit number. And I'm expecting them all to be 1-digit numbers because... And I guess it's also not eternity because it will run out. That's sort of got a bit of an eternity feel to it as well, but again, 2 digits. As a goose who, obviously in video game terms, is a little dickhead and not charitable or eternal. That's not really any of them. Charitable dog is a very good boy. I mean, that's the harp. It's got some kind of heaven links. It doesn't seem quite enough for me. Oh, olive branch for charity. This one. That's double digits again. Yeah. Unless we just call it 7, because it's 1 plus 6. Because it definitely is 1 digit per slot, because there's a... Oh, maybe we don't need them all, actually. Do I still have my photo of the grate, or do I have to go back to it? Is it actually all 4 quadrants, or is it, like, do some of them repeat? Because maybe one of those words actually isn't important. It's just a... you know... Red herring's not the word. You know what I mean. I do have a photo of it. Every quadrant is used. So... It's not that. An olive branch still isn't quite charity, is it? It's more like... because it's like forgiveness and reconciliation and shit. Which isn't quite the same. Yeah, I find this unsatisfying. I do like the owl and possibly the dove. What is number 28? 28, 28, 28. Oh, that is a key inside a heart. So that is going to be some meandering bullshit from Kingdom Hearts. I'm into it. Yeah, at first glance it looks like a sort of broken heart icon, but I think it's actually a key heart. So this is a Kingdom Hearts spin-off confirmed. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere with any of these. Is that all she wrote about it? So maybe I need to find something that equates words to what... Oh! So there will be something that explicitly convinces the word to the icons. Oh, there was a book about this shit somewhere, wasn't there? I might have even taken a photo of that. Ages ago. No, I didn't bother taking a photo of it. Oh, no, I did. Here we go. Yeah. So, an eagle. I was going to joke that an eagle means America. Eagle actually does mean America. The owl does mean wisdom. That is confirmed. The dove is charity. Okay. Sure. So we need purity and eternity. Purity is the harp. Which is 3. And then eternity is the crown. Seems very royalist, I'm not sure. I agree. Okay, and then to be able to do the... So yeah, I can't actually remember where that book is, but there's a photo of it on my phone, so... It's probably that book in the... whatever the carriage that the cop was hanging out in is, wasn't it? That's how we had a bunch of useful information on the left of that. So, that's 736. I wanted to check which quadrant of thing each of those words is. So wisdom is top left, eternity top right, purity bottom right, charity bottom left. I mean, you've asked a good question, which I won't be able to find an answer, Marie, but I'm obviously going to check what the icons are for charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. I'll be delighted if even one of them shows up. We've got marital fidelity, the duck. I'm not going to go through all these, it'll take ages. I'll just go through all what we've got represented. Marital fidelity, America, purity, nature, bravery, eternity, wisdom, faithfulness, charity, departed, strength, music, or joy, good luck, new beginning, good fortune, distinct from good luck apparently, peace, passing of time, union, just union, domesticity, fidelity, hope, love, secret love, gentleness, humility, mischief, messenger, idleness, hospitality, and beloved. It's very hard to really link any of them to an actual spelling for charisma, uniqueness, nerve and talent. I'm sorry. It was a valid question. Right. To the thingy. Which is... Yes, the word just came. I just saw it, didn't I? Okay, so that first one is wisdom. Oh. Then that next one is charity. Oh, they are actually in the order that we did them anyway. No, they're not quite. No, you've messed with me there, eternity. So I think that's... Well, you can't see all the same stuff I'm looking at. Good question, Giselle. I would... Because it's a very safe bet that there are people with Nancy Drew tattoos. Like, that's got to be a given, right? It's just a big enough piece of culture. And there are enough, like, acres of flesh around for tattoos to potentially be on. Where this one's got a specifically computer game tattoo is very hard to predict. I'm going to lean towards yes, it's clearly a big deal. Like, there are a lot of these games, there are people who are into them, we've seen some of the cosplay. So there'll be someone, you know, like, I don't think there'll be anyone whose only tattoo is a Nancy Drew computer game. But, like, someone with multiple tattoos at some point has gone, oh, nice! I can't check that off yet, tattoo. I wonder if they're also going to have, like, a checkbox on it, and, like, in their will, instructions to, like, just check it when they drop. That's what I'd do. Wait. No, because I could do that. I'd like to make it clear that I'm not going to do that. But that is an excellent tattoo. I'll make do with a jumper. 7, 9. So I look forward to following your link, Giselle. Yeah, Marie, bookmark it for me. Thanks. Yep.
And naturally, we have still more pipes.
How interesting. This is... The fact that there's only 2 colours of pipe here make me think this is an easier pipe puzzle. And so one I should have done earlier. Okay, I am now too scared to get that tattoo with Marie saying that she loves checking things off. I feel like there's a psychopath route through there that I don't want to set up. Oh, that probably needs to go 180 degrees, doesn't it? Because that can only be that way. And that's clearly wrong because that makes no sense. So yeah, that's the reds. The reds are in place now. Can't be moving the reds. That's got to do that then, and that'll have to do that. It's going to have to be there. I guess it's just going to have to join on. No. Oh no, that does work. Because then this, yeah, this is a nice simple line.
That
Pipes.
should do it.
So I think that's all of the pipes.
I can't check that off yet.
Ah. Oh, I interrupted her satisfyingly doing the thing, so that's done.
Check.
So I haven't done that. What was the one that was way back here? Yeah, it was that one.
I'm done with that.
Nice. Yeah, you're done with that. Oh, no, wrong way. Because yeah, I need to go and read the book that confirms which gem is which. Which I think is in the next one. Like, I'm just expecting all of the interesting, useful books to be here. Gemstones! I don't think they are all here. Right, so I did make a note of the ones I had and my colours for them, but I'm not sure that helps. So the purple one has got to be amethyst. I don't think it's going to mess with us and have different sort of shades of purple. Oh, it looks like I'm checking my inventory now anyway. I mean, that's obviously that, isn't it? Do I have a citrine one? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, it looks more gold in my version, but I think that's the same thing. Tiger's Eye. I mean, that's definitely one I'm expecting to see, because it was... I'd say that's the one that looks the most like soap. So I'm going to call that brown soap. And it's the Eye of the Tiger. Hey, I have finished a game in Senior Detective, Marie, although it was admittedly with many, many, many hints. Do I have Zircon Garland? So I've definitely got a tourmaline, because that's the one I called toothpaste. So let's get that written down. Sorry, there's just... I don't write fast because I want it to be legible in 10 minutes time. So I've got that little green fella, who's probably Olivine? Doesn't look quite right. No, he's an emerald, isn't he? He's not any of them, really. I'm going to keep looking for that green fella. Actually, I can check whether Olivine makes sense, can't I, by just looking at this shit. Alright, so the Eye of the Tiger. There's a Zircon in there. I've got an amethyst, citrine, I've confirmed. So peridot I haven't got yet. So there's a peridot and a Zircon I'm looking for. Apparently. I guess that's a Zircon? Oh, I can click on it. No, I can't. Oh no, that's just turning page. I got really excited. So, piss colour Zircon. And then what was the other one? Already forgotten. Man, I'm bad at this. Peridot. Or Perido. Okay, so that green feather is Peridot. Must be, right? Oh, it's a form of Olivine. So I was close. Peridot. Right, to the back, front, the bit of the train I need to go to. The caboose. Or the other bit. I think we're going backwards in this. Well, I've gone the wrong way. But I think it's towards the back of the train. I don't trust looking at the ground on these because I don't think it adapts them for your movement direction. Nope, I've done this. That's interesting that it's locked is such a strong one, because it's locked doesn't really sound to me like a Nancy Drew phrase. Like, is that what she says when you can't text stuff?
Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. Can't check that off yet.
No, it's not. When does she say it's locked? Like, it doesn't feel specific enough to this game. Am I just being dense here? I guess are things just locked that often? Is there a certain point? You know, because yep, thanks for the answers that I pretty much did ask for. Fair enough. Yeah, could be that it's more of a thing earlier. Because obviously, if you play certain adventure games, you do get used to the, like, that doesn't work, or whatever thing they've got. And if there's just a lot of key-based stuff, she could end up saying it's locked a lot. But yeah, it's not one I think of. Right. Oh, so it's those things, isn't it? So the thing it needs to go in is that. Nope. Oh, okay. And they've all got, like, first. So was there a snaky one? Hand from the deep? It's not a hand, but it's very deepy, isn't it? Let's see if we've got anything else that's more
This
obvious.
is where a gemstone goes.
Is that a hoof? Always with the horses now. I mean, no, it doesn't fit foul, does it? Oh, Peridot rests at the foot of the mare. So Peridot, which is my green boy. I'm just going to confirm that it lets me put the wrong ones in. Yeah, it does. Cool. You know, just so I can't bullshit it. That's the one I was leaving. I'll continue to leave it for now. What's that? A claw? That could be a hand from the deep as well. Fingers that scar. That's probably fingers that scar, isn't it? I reckon it's a beak. Oh, so it's a foul mouth. Yeah. Oh, come on. Stop rotating back to that one now. Kind of wingy. Oh, could that be fingers that saw? Saw doesn't rhyme with star as well. Soft arm is instead. I think I'm being dense and bad at this. I'm just going to keep going for an easier one. And then I'll look at the chat and someone said it's obviously this. The fuck are you? Okay, a star. That's easy. That's the Eye of the Tiger, isn't it? Yep. And the Eye of the Tiger is the one that looks like brown soap. We've already got a hoof. Like, that's more hoofy than the other hoof one, isn't it? So I'm going to say that's hand from the deep. No, I've seen everything. So that's amethyst, which is my purple feather. Yep. Sorry, I shouldn't say my purple feather ever again. So what have I got left? Is tourmaline the only one left anyway? And I've got... So I've got Zircon, and tourmaline with that thing that looks like a wing. I mean, I can just brute force, but there's only 2 left. And what looks like another hoof. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared, so I guess that's the wing. And then where did Zircon go? Fingers that saw, or possibly scar. What even is this? Oh, is there a claw there? Oh yeah, that is it's a hand doing some pointy finger shit. I was like so excited by that, I forgot which one goes in there. So Zircon goes in that, which is the piss yellow one.
Nothing happened. The jewels must
Shit,
not be in the
fuck
right
bollocks.
place.
Oh, which ones have I got wrong? Right, so I was unsure about that. I'm just going to go for a very basic switch those 2 round, because I was the least happy with them, but I suspect I've got something else wrong.
Nothing happened. The jewels must not be in the right place.
Well, at least I was right about that. Right. Eye of the Tiger is fixed on a star. My notes here definitely say Eye of the Tiger is the brown soap one, and I'm pretty sure that's right. So this one, locked in. This one, foot of the mare. Right? Peridot. Green thing, that's green. That's got to be right. Not a hand, but it's extremely of the deep. Can it be any of the other ones? Let me just confirm whether that's scar or saw. Yeah, the O's, they do a sort of over thing. So it definitely is fingers that scar. Okay. So, it's been fixed on a star, but that's already on. This doesn't look like fingers that scar. It looks like a hand from the deep, right? Soft arm is... Oh, it's kind of a soft arm as well, isn't it? You could call this a soft arm. Should we soft arm this? So that could be a claw rather than a beak, right? For fingers that scar. But then there's something called foul mouth. Nothing else is foul mouth, is it? So if I go left here, I've got the wing. And the claw. So yeah, the claw still has to be fingers that saw, which is where Zircon goes, which is the piss yellow one. And then does that make sense to have amethyst in a hand from the deep? Is that some waves? I don't think that's right.
Whoa!
Oh.
Looks like I did something right.
Okay, so that's done. Oh, of course, the fin. That's quite a hand from the DP. Yeah, good shout, Bronmans. So I guess nothing, no much more has happened because...
Finish that.
Yeah, finish that. She's excited. Then I got. So is this? No, I've already put the map down here. I guess I'll look at this once I've got everything else set up. Where's the actual projector? Oh, that's it, isn't it?
Jake said a lamp goes here.
Cool. Don't even need to look at the thing.
Okay, looks like that goes there. There's still water in it, which means it must be out of carbide. There's still water in it,
What?
which means it must be out of carbide.
Okay. This is still hovering,
water
right?
in it, which means it must be out of carbide.
Do I get a checklist item for that? Okay, some fuel. Okay. So I thought that was still hovering in front of me. Is that lamp? That lamp can't be there. It's massive. No. Oh, it is there. That's fucking huge. Or is it sort of hovering until I fuel it? Anyway, let's get the other items in first.
I need a spyglass.
Right, I did find a spyglass, right? Where the fuck's a spyglass? That hasn't been a spyglass all along, has it? That's a sheriff's
If I had a
badge.
spyglass, I'd put it right here.
I swear I've ticked something saying I've got on all that shit.
Can't check that off yet.
Right? When did I have to collect the spyglass? But like, am I just not spotting it? Is it one of these thin identical? It's that, isn't it?
This goes here.
Where does the pickaxe go?
There's still water in it, which means it must
Oh,
be out
right,
of
I get it.
carbide.
The pickaxe goes into whatever that is? Hit that with a pickaxe. Pickaxe this. Pickaxe that. Is it only going to let me do the pickaxe after I've sorted out the fuel situation? Oh, have I done anything with this yet? Oh, no, pickaxe in there. Cool. Ah.
Oh no. What I need is some duct tape.
Okay. So now I need... I guess I'll just go and ask people. Fuel, duct tape.
Haven't done that yet.
I disagree, but okay. I think that's about all I've got open then.
How can I repair this?
Am I going to get a new location to be able to do this? Because I guess for the duct tape it is just ask people I haven't asked yet for duct tape. Like the guy who's doing a weird music setup, he's got to have some fucking duct tape, hasn't he? I mean, I'll ask him. I don't think he'll be useful. But
What's going on?
So, how did your expedition to Jake's mine turn out?
find any carbide?
Well, as you may or may not have heard, I didn't find the mine. But at least now I know where it isn't, which is just as good as knowing where it is. Sorta.
Do you by any chance have any duct tape?
Duct tape? Sure don't. But there was this one case I worked where duct tape came in real handy. See, I had just collared this.
I'm kind of in a hurry, Mr. Balducci.
Oh.
Maybe some other time.
on, look at this setup. You must have duct taped some shit
What's
together.
up?
Would you by any chance have any duct tape?
Got some right there in my gearbox. That's the good news. The bad news is, I can't open the box.
It's locked!
It's an antique lockbox that I found in this abandoned monastery I scoped out on my show last year. You can open it with either the key, which I just discovered I forgot to bring with me, or the combination, which you're supposed to be able to figure out just by looking at the box. Fortunately, I didn't put anything critical in there. I've never tried to open it without the key, but if you want that duct tape, go ahead and give it a shot.
Thanks, I think I will.
If you get it open, the duct tape's all yours.
There's an image on each of those buttons. They tell a story, maybe? I bet the animals should start from the left shore.
Oh, okay, so it's that. Which cunt's getting eaten? Riddle? It's not even a riddle, really, is it? It's just like a tiresome puzzle. So is that just the order of eating? So I think I do that. Just take that one. Is that fine? Yep. Then where's the landing for that, though? There isn't a right-hand side of him arriving with just... Oh, no, it's the cat, yeah. Leave the cat. Come back. I guess. Get the fox. Leave the chicken. Then leave the fox behind, bring the cat back with you. Then you go there. Leave the cat again. Take the chicken. Then you arrive and you leave them two together, and that's fine. And you go back with nothing, because all you need to do is fetch the cat. That's a big fucking roll of duct tape. I'm going to solve so many puzzles with this. Imagine if I'd got this, like, sooner. This would... Because obviously duct tape is like a real-life sheriff's badge. It is a very default problem-solving device. There is nothing else in there. I'm going to show off to the man.
What's up?
Oh.
I hear Tino took you and Lori for a little hike today.
Don't remind me. Turns out Tino had no idea where he was going. Good thing for him, my fingers were frozen stiff. Otherwise, I would have strangled him.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Take care.
Right, so duct tape sorted. So I guess I'll go and just do that now, but until sorting out that carbide thing, it's not going to achieve much, but who knows, maybe it will lead somewhere.
There, good as new. Well, sorta.
I've used the entire massive roll of duct tape on that, haven't I?
Nothing happened. This contraption is obviously powered by something, but what?
Well, let's check off the duct tape thing.
Check. Finish that. I'm done with
I got all
that.
these fucking ticks.
Check. Finish that.
Did I get all of the old ones done? Am I just on this little... Yeah, this feels quite victory lappy, doesn't it? Can't work out if we're going to finish it tonight or not. Because obviously there will be the bit where Shorty turns up and I have to deal with him and have some kind of train chase. And also, I could get stuck at any point because I'm not that competent. So this is the lack of fuel, right? It's presumably why that's doing nothing.
There's still water in it, which means it must be out of carbide.
It hasn't given me a sort of ask people thing, but I guess go the engineer's car down the end. Is it an engineer's car? You know, the sort of kitchen-y bit. It's got a boiler in it. That seems like where there might be some fuel lying around. Then go into the shop. Because it wasn't even giving me the option to ask people about this fuel thing. But I'll just get some hints off these fuckers if necessary.
Sounds like steam from the engine is moving through those pipes.
I had
now.
this. Oh, okay. Of course, because I've done all the pipe puzzles. So maybe now I can turn the handle and that'll carbide me up good. That could be a carbide machine? Don't know what carbide is. Got any proper engineers on? Ah, chemical compounds in which carbon bonds with a less electronegative element. With less electronegative elements. Turns out Bromans is a proper engineer. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, so close to the jackpot.
Darn, I must be missing something. Check. I'm done with that.
So hopefully just looking at this will make Nancy say something smart. Maybe it's just the fuel. Trying to work out if that's... So Thirsty knows on the blueprint. I think that's a bit we've already been through. I think we have successfully got information off of Thirsty. I can't remember who that was. Or if that's the current engineer. No, it doesn't make sense. But no, I'm pretty sure that is a solved puzzle. Oh yeah, because that was the telling us which thing goes somewhere. The thing I spent ages solving like 10-15 minutes ago to get that like quote of... Oh, so I think Thirsty is the codename is his nickname for his engineer, and then I got the information off of the engineer's grandson while making sandwiches badly. So yeah, I guess it's got to just be the fuel. Like yeah, because I think I've done 5 pipe puzzles, so this does slightly imply that there's a 6th one, but I don't think there is. I think this is special because up until I'd done all 5, I don't think I could like even fuck with that wheel without crashing the train.
Haven't done that yet.
There's a shot. So maybe this would also be the case if I'd done none of the other shit. Yeah, you got any fuel?
Before you say anything, I just want to say thank you.
For what?
Tino came to see me. He said you'd made him realize what a jerk he'd been for dumping me, and then he asked me out. Isn't that great? He said he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He thinks we make the perfect couple.
If she's got fuel, she'll
Well,
definitely let me have
can't
it.
argue with him there.
She's on my team
So
now.
what do you want?
Oh.
I hear Tino took you and John on a trek to Jake's mine.
Jake's mine, my eye. We went tramping through the snow, lugging all this equipment John insisted on bringing, and where do we end up? At this teeny tiny, half-rotten, tumble-down outhouse.
He led you to an outhouse?
Well, he said it was the opening to a mine shaft, but then John said if it was, shouldn't the hole be going into the mountain instead of just down? So they stood there arguing until Tino finally grabbed a shovel, went inside, and started digging. What he found was definitely not gold.
Oh, was it fuel?
What did John say?
He called Tino a moron, and a whole lot of other things I'd rather not repeat.
Guess I better get to work.
Keep me posted.
Then I've already spoken to Tino and it's not gone well. He's just told tell me a duct tape story. Let's try again just in case.
What's going on?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Balls.
Don't mention it.
Right. So what else have I got to try? No point talking to him again. Oh no. Let's just make sure. Like there definitely isn't.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, like there's going to the shop. I'm not expecting to find any in like the crypt. And there's obviously talking to some bros.
Engineer.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. I talked to you before, very briefly.
This seems like someone who might be worth asking, right?
The emergency brake, are ya?
No.
Good. Because if you were, I'd have to come
Oh
back
yeah,
here
that's
and
the tick I've still
throttle
got
you.
down the
Old
bottom.
as this train is, it's a wonder it stayed on the tracks.
Is there any way that brake could have been activated accidentally?
You pull on the handle, the wheels lock. You don't pull on the handle, they don't lock. Did somebody pull on the handle by mistake? I guess it's possible, but if you ask me, anybody that stupid has no business being on a train or anywhere else.
I think stupid people are allowed on
If you don't
trains.
mind, I gotta get back to work.
Okay, it's not giving me any fuel. Okay, I got distracted by this great success. No sandwich making for me. Wow,
Oops,
that's even
sounds like somebody's taking
creepier.
a nap.
Good job. Let's go on the rob. Let's steal the stuff. Can I use that as fuel? I can optionally do this again. I'm not going to do that. Wasn't that good a game. Done all that. I'm not actually going to go shoplifting. Okay. I only just realised there's a Yeti there.
What fits here?
Oh, I'm not doing all that again, am I? Yeah, fuck that. It's one of them weird undirected bits.
Hey, how's it going?
See you in a bit.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Well, I just tried. I'm guessing I
Back
won't get better
already?
answers from Joe. No.
See you soon.
You better.
To the phones.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
I went inside the
Can do
crypt
loads of
where
updates
Jake
here.
buried his wife, Camille.
Which I guess I may as well.
There?
This is a
As far as
refresher
I
for me,
know.
if nothing
Did you
else.
see her?
No, she was kind enough to stay in her coffin.
Was it like totally gross and creepy in there?
No, it was very peaceful. Almost pleasant.
Any idea how she died?
Frank told me that he overheard the grandson of Jake's engineer say she died after she fell and hit her head.
Did she fall? Or did Jake, give her a little push?
The guy who takes care of the cemetery says he can tell from the way he buried her that Jake must have loved Camille a lot.
Ah, but did he love her? Or did he just have a guilty conscience? That's the question.
How about a hint?
You bet.
Jake's lamp
Yes!
seems to be out
The
of
hint I
fuel.
wanted.
What should I do now?
It's a carbide lamp, right? So go see if Jake had any carbide lying around somewhere. And if he finds some, just put it in the lamp and try to light it again.
Okay, thanks a bunch.
You're welcome a bunch.
Goodbye.
That is the worst hint I've ever fucking seen. Maybe there's some stuff lying around somewhere. Great. In that sort of industry movie. So it says Jake having it lying around, which means on the train, right? I'm gonna have to check the fucking crypts while I'm at this end of the train. Oh, should I look through the drawers again? There might have been a sort of... Was there a non-interactive, like, box that didn't make any sense to me at the time? That's where I'd keep it, innit? I mean, maybe I do have to acknowledge it's a good hint, because it's reminded me to look in there, those drawers. Do I credit the hint with that? Don't think it's going to be in the secret compartment. Nope. Notes and shit. Yep, nothing. One more drawer. Just notes and shit. Piss. The hint's definitely terrible. Some carbide. Man, I've got this far without getting stuck. I can't get stuck now. Definitely not already carrying some. Like maybe all these slugs are made of carbide? No. Can anyone think of anything silly that I am missing?
There's still water in it, which means it must be out of carbide. There's still water in it, which means it must be out of carbide. There's still water in it,
my share
which
dispatch
means
doesn't
it
work.
must be out of carbide. There's still water in it, which means it must be out of
I
carbide.
don't know if the presence of water is meant to be some kind of hint at something as well. Or if that's just how it is.
There's still water in it, which means
Alright.
it must be out of carbide.
Lamps elsewhere on the train. Nice question. I remember seeing that chandelier. I haven't really had any hints about other stuff either. Like, is it just through chance that I haven't already picked up the relevant item, or is it weirdly only available now? Okay, Marie's checked a walkthrough, thanks. I guess, if you've checked the walkthrough, Marie, do you think it's bullshit? Like, am I being stupid, or have I actually missed something I should have been able to get? I haven't had to use the walk so close to the end without using the walkthrough, though. I really would like to never use one, you know? Oh! Carbide shop! That's just telling me how to use it. Carbide in the bottom or on top. So yeah, this probably isn't... I'm going to see this if it's going to have mini. Attempt to produce aluminium and instead produce calcium carbide and oxygen carbide and plasma. Let's just talk about the invention of it. Yeah, this doesn't really give me any clues as to where Jake would have put his carbide.
That looks just like the stuff John Gray has his thermometers packed in.
Oh. Quite excited I found a new thing, but I'm not sure it's relevant.
What's going on?
Let's accuse the cop of something.
You're the one who pulled out
I don't know if this is a
emergency
thing where I
brake,
could accuse
aren't you?
everyone.
Me? What, are you joking?
You stole one of John Gray's
that's
thermometers and
check.
planted it
Cool,
at the
cool, cool.
scene.
You're just some teenage nobody. I don't have to listen to this.
You're right, you don't. Neither do the other passengers. But unless you give me a good reason not to, I think I'll tell them anyway.
Look, maybe I was a little hasty, pointing a finger at the ghost guy like that. Maybe all those lies people have been spreading are starting to get to me. Maybe I thought it would help if I got a little positive press by solving a crime aboard a haunted train. Maybe I apologize. And, maybe you can see fit not to let any of this go beyond this room?
Well, no harm done, I guess.
Whoa!
Great. Well, what else can I do for you?
She's definitely lying, right? No harm done.
Thanks
Just
for
tried to
your
fit
help.
some guy up for a
Don't
crime. I don't think that Nancy should let this go. Carbide? Get the fucking carbide.
Just what I need to make that lamp I found work.
Woohoo! So there was a source. Oh, the pickaxe used to be there as well. Interesting. Which he's probably commented on ages ago. Yeah, these tools seemed like near the sort of place where he might leave his carbide lying around. That was a reasonable place to look. Oh, also, I get to check this off, which does feel kind of optional. Like I reckon. I don't know, maybe. But also the fact that he's already confessed and Nancy's been like, yeah, no biggie. Makes me think that maybe there isn't going to be a big shorty moment. There's got to be a
Finish
shorty
that.
moment, hasn't there?
There, it should work now.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And we have liftoff.
Steam level, projecting, spinny boys. Wow, that's pretty, and possibly have my eye out. And loud. Sorry, everyone. I'm raving, I'm raving. Very unsafe. I don't think I'm in actual peril. That's just over there.
That's where Jake's mine is. Brimstone Canyon.
Don't you look all excited. What's up?
I think I know where Jake's mine is. Tell the engineer to head for a place in Nevada called Brimstone Canyon.
Way to go. I knew you could do it, Francie.
Not Francie, Nancy.
Here's the deal. When we get there, I'm going to make sure that you get to be the first one to check out the mine. I'll call everyone together in the dining car, and while we're in there, you slip off the train. Will 10 minutes be enough of a head start?
Let's do the boastful thing, right? I'm going for it.
You don't have to give me a head start.
Think of it as your reward. Of course, anything you find in the mine is, well, mine. So if I find out that you've taken something without telling me, let's just say things could get ugly.
Don't worry, you can trust me.
I have the feeling that thanks to you, we are about to discover something huge. Great job, Amy.
Thank you.
Oh, so we do get a new stop. but I don't know if we're get to explore it or if we're just in straight down the line territory, or even just wrap up and no actual puzzles. We haven't had the shorty danger yet, have we? So, we've done an hour and I can't work out how near I am the end. Should I just stay playing and finish it, or should I wrap this up next week?
I'm done with that. Check.
I reckon there's too much chance that I'd start and be done in 5 minutes, so I think I'm gonna press on.
Sounds like the train's leaving. Where's it going? Well, Frank and Joe will make sure it comes back for me. I hope.
Seems fine. Let's see if there's like a chainsaw behind restart. Nope. Yeah, I think I've got to press on. If it turns out it's a whole set of puzzles and ages, I should know. I think it won't seem around the corner over and over again. I mean, the fact that I've only got one location and all I can do is go forward. Feels like we're in a very good linear bit here. The boom boom. So those are just clicking back as soon as I... Actually not even based on my mouse clicks. I click on them and they undo and then they're back. Oh, is there an order? And was I meant to look something up? Right. So that. Alright, once again, I hope I get this right, because I can't remember exactly. Yeah. Ooh, a shiny. Maybe that's bad. Oh no, that's good! I'm probably going to blow up a wall that I haven't looked at yet. Yep.
Whoa!
Fuck your wall! Thanks, Cannon.
Oh, right. This is the entrance to Jake's mine. Whoa, what's going on here?
Oh.
Jake's color wheel seems to be pointing toward purple.
Sheriff's badge.
Wow, glowing lizards. Cool. But weird.
So yeah, follow it. That's yellow and that's green, I think. I'm trying to follow the lizard colours to get to the right place. Yeah, it's that fella. Yeah, that's the only direction there. Hope I'm not going to be drawing a map to try and get out. Am I going to swap the lizards round to fuck with Shorty? I guess that's telling me to go upstairs and everything will be fine. This is definitely fine. I'm so safe. This is so similar to the Shorty bit though, isn't it? Yep, also fine. Continues to be fine. Redwoods. Oh, what have I done there? Have I gone back? Yeah. Do I feel like I want to go that way? You're right, the taffy shop one is the most likely to be the shorty in this, isn't it? I think everyone else kind of accounted for themselves, like been alibied out or confessed to a small enough crime that they're not going to be guilty of the main shit.
Uh-oh. There's some kind of chamber on the other side of those poles. But if I move the wrong one, the ceiling will collapse. Jake was too meticulous not to have left a clue somewhere as to how you're supposed to move them.
I mean, that says J. I'm guessing if I touch one, that's game over. Oh, I can't look in my inventory for clues. I can't even look at my checklist. I can't phone anyone. Underground, I guess. Fair enough. So what's this based on? I mean, obviously I can just try it and then second chance it when I fucked up. guess I can, yeah, doubling back should let me look for clues, but... No, I've been kind of scanning for points of interest on the way, right? Without really seeing them. Is the route I've just come actually the shape of a letter? Oh, there you go.
Wonder what that's doing there.
It is the one I would have picked first because it's the most similar to his
I
little
wonder if
logo.
it has something to do with that symbol I saw before. I've seen that symbol before. I think I made a boo-boo.
Oh! There were probably some other symbols, weren't there? So that symbol's there. Any other symbols around? I think the sheriff's pad hasn't changed, has it? I think it's just doing the same of showing me the correct way to his shit. Which I'm now sort of deliberately going away from. I wonder what happens if I go the wrong way. I'm sort of curious. I'm going to get... Oh, it's just a shitty dead end. It's not really that perilous. Oh! So there's another symbol there. But it's quite hard to know which... So that's a fucking horse again, isn't it? It's really hard to remember which way is back out now. Oh, I can even go back up in the lift. Because that other symbol was facing the wrong way, right? I only saw it on the way out. You're making a good point, Katie, that maybe I should stop. But the fact that it's... Oh, I do have all my shit, though. I thought it had proper locked.
I still have to do that. I'm done with that.
Really struggling to decide whether to finish this. Right, okay, I'm back out. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to try and look for those... any signs of symbols. That's no good, that's the wrong way. Right. Correct route. Did we see any more on the way? I don't think we did. Nope. Anything? I don't see anything. I'm carrying on my little yellow way.
Another symbol.
Okay, so there's that sort of upside down hockey stick guy. I feel like this is going to be quite a frustrating one of not being sure for ages whether I have seen all of the ones I needed to see. I guess maybe at some point Nancy will say, oh, that's enough symbols. That's just a drawing of a snake. I don't think that's actually on any of the pipes, is it? No, that would be on the way anyway. Oh, got myself turned around. And there was one in here, wasn't there? This is where I saw the... Did I not see one in here? Okay, so the ones I've seen are...
Nuts.
Shit! Oh, this puzzle's shit. Yep, this isn't trivial. This may well be the last puzzle, but maybe not. Maybe there'll be a reveal. So yeah, I think I am gonna cut it down and call it there. Sorry, thought we were gonna get to see the end tonight, but not quite. Oh, it's best I don't. Oh, let's try the other one I've seen.
I think I made a boo-boo.
Yeah, of course you made a boo-boo. So I'll stop it there and then be back next week with possibly a short one. Might try and have a horse game queued up so we can do a little beginning investigation into that, maybe, if I do finish really quick. Maybe not. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with it. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a slightly more satisfying conclusion next week. Good night.